So hi, this is Dr. Patrick Jones from the HomeGrown Herbalist School of Botanical Medicine, and we're up here in the beautiful Ophir Valley in Utah, and up on the hills here, and we've discovered an old friend that we've never seen this far north. This is Brigham Tea. Ephedra is the genus, and I don't know if this is Ephedra viridis or Ephedra nevadensis or who it is, but it's Brigham Tea, and they're all the same pretty much medicinally. This is a very, very primitive plant. It doesn't have leaves. It's just basically bare stems. All of this plant's cousins are fossils. It's a very ancient species. But it's really an important medicinal. It's the only antihistamine plant on the North American continent. And it's fairly effective as an antihistamine. It's good for allergy symptoms. If you were to make a tea out of this and drink a cup of tea a couple of times a day, that'll markedly decrease allergy symptoms, seasonal allergies. But it's also a really important nutritive. It has a lot of really great minerals in it, a lot of calcium. It's a very good tea for debilitated people or elderly people, or people that have been sick and just kind of trying to get their feet back under them. And it's also a very mild stimulant, not in a jarring caffeine kind of a way, but in sort of a pleasant, uplifting way, without the crash. Nice way to get past 3 in the afternoon without a Mountain Dew, and it has it's very tasty. The Mormon pioneers called this Mormon tea or Brigham tea, but Ephedra, it's in the same genus as the Ephedra from China, which is called Ma Huang in Chinese herbalism. And Ma Huang has a lot more stimulant in it than this does. In fact, that one has been pretty much removed from the market, not because the herb itself was particularly dangerous, but they were making some extracts of it and selling it as a sort of an energy boost concoction. And some people's hearts got a little too energized, if you know what I mean. So they were having trouble with heart attacks and stuff with that Ma Huang Ephedra. But this one is much mild, perfectly safe. No issues at all, no contraindications. Anyway, just a really interesting, unique, beautiful plant. This one is growing up in the shade of this juniper tree, and we've seen a lot of them here today doing that, growing up inside the junipers. There's some pinyon pine here too, and they're growing up inside of those. Occasionally we'll find one just out in the wild, but they seem to be taking advantage of the shelter of these bigger trees. When you're harvesting this plant, you need to be a little gentle. It's a very slow growing plant. It takes it a long time to recover. So, don't overdo it on any one specimen, just little bits here and there, and be gentle and kind and grateful, and it'll be here again someday. So anyway, this is Ephedra here in Utah. Lots more of this down in southern Utah near St. George and some of those areas. But here's some up here further north, not too far west of Provo and Lehigh and some of those places. So anyway, Ephedra, Brigham Tea. This is Dr. Patrick Jones, homegrownherbalist.net.